If you're over the age of 65, you know better than anyone that each day of life is precious, and this stage of life is not an ending but a powerful opportunity to take control of your health and well-being in ways that truly matter. And surprisingly, one simple morning habit may be the most effective step you can take toward extending your life by decades. This habit is not a pill, not a supplement, and not some extreme workout, but rather a combination of three highly effective, low-effort practices: drinking a glass of plain water right after waking up, engaging in 15-20 minutes of light physical movement such as walking or gentle stretching, and spending just a few moments in silence with deep breathing, meditation, or gratitude. And when practiced together, these three elements form a morning routine that doesn't just support better health, but actively strengthens your heart, improves your brain function, supports digestion, boosts immunity, and promotes emotional stability, all of which become increasingly vital as we age, and the science is clear. Hydration in the morning helps cleanse the body, flushes toxins, activates metabolism, and rejuvenates cells after hours of sleep, while light physical activity gets the blood flowing, supports muscle tone, joint flexibility, and cardiovascular health, and at the same time reduces the risk of chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and osteoporosis. Meanwhile, the mental habit, whether it's breathing deeply, meditating, or practicing gratitude, has been shown in numerous studies to lower stress hormones like cortisol, improve focus and emotional resilience, and even slow down the progression of neurodegenerative conditions such as Alzheimer's disease. In fact, studies of centenarian communities like Okinawa, Japan, where a large portion of the population lives well into their 90s and beyond, reveal a common thread. Their days begin not with stress, but with intention, simplicity, and connection to self and nature. Many walk every morning, drink warm tea or water, and take time to reflect or give thanks, and it's this kind of mindful, slow, intentional start that helps align the body's systems and sets the tone for a healthier, more productive day, while reducing the internal wear and tear caused by rushed, chaotic, or sedentary mornings. And what makes this even more powerful is that these habits are completely free, require no gym memberships or expensive equipment, and can be done in your living room, backyard, or nearby park, making them ideal for seniors who may have limited mobility or access to resources. And if you're wondering whether starting now at 65 or older can still make a difference, the answer from decades of gerontology and medical science is a resounding yes. The human body is remarkably adaptable, and positive lifestyle changes, even in later life, can significantly increase not just lifespan but health span, the number of years life free from illness or disability. And this morning habit is about more than longevity. It's about waking up with purpose, energy, and a clear mind, being able to enjoy time with your children and grandchildren, to travel, to read, to laugh, to move independently and with confidence, and to live on your own terms for as long as possible. And when you start your day right, you create a ripple effect that influences everything. Your appetite becomes more balanced, your energy levels stay stable, your sleep improves, and you feel emotionally uplifted, all of which reduce your dependence on medications, doctor's visits, and long-term care. So what does this actually look like in practice? It's very simple. After waking, drink 1 glass of room temperature or warm water. This starts your metabolism, aids digestion, and supports cellular hydration. Then spend just 15 to 20 minutes doing light physical movement. This could be walking slowly around your house, doing basic stretches, or following a gentle routine like Tai Chi or senior-friendly yoga. And finally, sit quietly with your eyes closed, breathe deeply and slowly, and focus either on your breath or a few things you're grateful for. This mental stillness helps clear the mind, reduce anxiety, and restore emotional equilibrium, which is often the hidden cause of many physical ailments. And by repeating this every morning, you begin to train your body and brain to reset and rebuild, especially during these later years when stress, inactivity, and isolation can otherwise accelerate aging. Over time, these practices lower inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and even slow down the shortening of telomeres, the protective caps on your DNA linked to aging and disease, meaning that this morning habit isn't just making you feel better today, it's literally working at the cellular level to keep you alive longer and healthier. And when we consider that the average person spends 30 to 60 minutes each morning scrolling on their phone, watching the news, or feeling rushed and reactive, Dedicating even just 30 minutes to this routine seems not only reasonable but essential, especially when the reward could be 20 to 30 more vibrant, meaningful years, and beyond the physical and mental benefits, there's also an emotional and spiritual gain. By starting your day with intention and care, you're affirming to yourself that your life still has value, still holds purpose, and that your time and energy are worth protecting, and that internal message affects everything from how you eat and sleep to how you interact with others, and soon your friends and family may notice. More energy in your voice, more steadiness in your step, more clarity in your decisions, and more joy in presence, and all of that leads to stronger relationships, more independence, fewer hospital visits, and a richer, fuller experience of life, which is ultimately what we all want, no matter our age. And yes, while nothing can guarantee exactly how long we live, research continues to show that these types of habits, hydration, movement, and mindfulness, are directly associated with lower mortality rates and higher quality of life in seniors, and unlike miracle cures or one-size-fits-all solutions, this approach is holistic, time-tested, and adaptable to your needs and pace. No pressure, no performance, just consistency. So if you're reading this and wondering if it's too late, let this be your reminder. It is never too late to start giving your body and mind what they need, because even a single healthy change can start a domino effect in every system of your body. And in the case of this morning habit, you're not just adding days to your life, you're adding life to your days. So make the commitment today. Wake up, hydrate, move gently, breathe deeply, and do it again tomorrow and again the next day, and let this become not just a habit but your new way of life. Because if one simple morning ritual has the potential to add 30 years of strength, clarity, mobility, peace, and joy to your life, isn't that worth trying, starting right now?